Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Start Making Stuff. This is episode 3 of the Doom Week, and today we are going to make this green ball that are in two halves that was supposed to be in one into a flying head demon, the Cacodemon, or Cacodemon, whatever, you know what I mean, you will see. Let's get started. So let's start here by taking a ball that is made out of a foam that I have bought at a sports store. It is two parts because I have used this for something else, but you know, it's gonna be a ball. Anyway, so we're just gonna cut out the mouth and also draw out where the eyes and the teeth and stuff like that is going to be. And you see, you're just gonna carve that out. It's actually easier if you have two half of it, but you don't need any of it. And you can also dig around with this, because, well, I do that kind of stuff. Anyway, so now we're gonna take a little bit of Christmas ornament and put it into the little eyeball there. I'm just gonna make a hole that is like almost as, it's a bit smaller, so you can just cramp around it, so you don't have to sculpt the whole like eyelid thing going on like that. And now we're gonna mark where the teeth are going to be, because they have kind of scattered teeth, these Cacodemons. And you see, I'm going to sculpt in by this foam, by the scissor, like that, and put it out. Basically, I did that in off camera because it took a long time to do. And now this is actually glue from the heat gun that I have, well, you know, in a cooking pan, because they are made of silicone. So I'm just gonna put that on, and I'm also gonna sculpt it by actually use the heat of the heat gun as a like kind of a pencil, which I do off screen here because it's hard to focus in the camera and do things at the same time apparently. But you see what I'm doing there. And this looks terrible. But anyway, I tried to do this in one day, so it will turn out as it be, making it 1.5 days because I went to sleep while the latex was drying. And you see, I have this giant fucking thing here, which I tried to turn into this thing, but you know, it's too large. But anyway, I have that. I just want to show that off. Anyway, so now let's keep on by cutting these little horns that it has, and we are going to place them on the head, and just have a sharp scissor and just cut them. They will it's gonna shut them like that. You see, there we have them there. Just make a little hole and put them in there, and it can sing la 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 like that. Well, that looks fantastic with the little shin spikes there. And now we're gonna have some glue here to make, you know, the fleshy part in the mouth there, so it doesn't look so much foamy. And now I'm going to use to make a little flesh around the teeth with a glue gun. And just smear that out. That's a very easy way to make that look good. And now we're going to take some yarn, point a hole, and just put it in with the scissor like that, and then do that several times around in a circle on the head to have this lower thing hanging down. I think that is anyway, but because, you know, pixelated things are not really easy to turn on. And now I'm going to put this screw here, because now it's going to be a very, very messy part. So that's why I touched this other thing also on here. That is, take latex and dip it in, dip cotton in latex, red latex. It looks pink, but it will go darker as it dries. So we're just going to put that and sculpt this, put that. And sorry about that, because my battery is kind of died in this microphone. Anyway, we're going to scratch out the eye here by just pulling off the latex from it. And you see, it looks kind of decent right now. And now I'm doing something. Looking for something. There we go. The scissor was missing. Yes. And now we're cutting the latex, so it will have a shape around the eye. Sorry for my hand is in the way, but I think you understand what I'm doing by cutting away the excess latex. Like that. You see, the eye will be exposed there. And now we're going to paint this by actually painting red on everything where the green is pointing out. If you have some that the green is kind of shining through, don't worry about it, because it looks kind of cool. So I actually kept that because it makes it look like more, you know, fleshy. That it has something translucent that is not completely red and cartoony. And also paint on the inside of the mouth there, because it was kind of hard to reach. But anyway, let's do that, and now go over to use some more pink paint for the upper lip cheeks thingy stuffy. Anyway, so I'm just gonna paint that, and we also have to mix that up with pink with a little bit of brown in, so it looks a little more flesh toned. And also you can make this in several layers, so it will look really, really good. But this is just a very quick way to do it. And you see, now this has been dried up a little bit. We are going to paint all the little horns white, like that, with just white paint. 1 or 2 layers will be fantastic to do, because you can also take like a little yellow to make it a little bony, but you see, now it looks very cartoony like that. And also I painted the eye green, as you see there, and now we're going to put a little bit of effort into this eye here by making the little cat eyelid thingy there, and also a little bit on the side, because an eye usually has some black dots on the side. And now we're going to make little veins in it. I did a really good job on this, but well, because I didn't find thin enough pencils, I need to go and buy more pencils, or sorry, paintbrush. Sorry, my English there. Anyway, so now we're gonna have some darker flesh tone here and white to highlight this thing, so it will look good. And also on the head, you see immediately it looks cooler, because you see it kind of pops out of the details of the latex thing there. So we're just going to go over that, and after that we are going to make a little bit of shadowing there. You see I'm having very, very wet dark paint and put it in, so it will fill into the little cracks. Now I should have done this before I actually highlighted it white, but well, I made a little mistake there. But it still looks kind of okay. And after that we are going to, well, make it sure that this thing is also very dried up, and do it around the teeth and everywhere that you might find it to be a little bit more darker and have more characteristics. So now, you see, it looks very fantastic. It looks like a flying meatball, with also some little dark on the little flesh there. So, yeah, so now let's go annoy the cat. And as you see, he doesn't give a shit about that. So, well, thank you for watching this Doom week. See you, bye.